What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Okay, 2,000 kilometer review. Before I get on riding, the only thing that is broken that was not my fault, which would be under warranty, but parts back ordered until May, end of May they said here in Ontario, at least Belleville, Ontario, is this back peg. It popped out, so without the elastic it just flops down. See? You can pick them up on Amazon cheap, if not Honda replacement, 26 bucks. I'm not worried. I broke that taking it inside and outside of the house, but I got a replacement at home. It was like $4.50. 2,005 kilometers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll turn here. It's been a while. Yeah, I have zero complaints about the Honda Navi. It can handle 2 people on it. I've had videos up there with Tipsy and I on it. You know, 560, 580 pounds, give or take. Oh, it's all iced at the bottom of here. Whew. Good old tunnel. Yeah. It can handle anything I've thrown at it, pretty much, you know. Doesn't really like super deep, packy, unplowed roads, but hey, what really like that? It handles great on the road, handles great on the trail, handles great on the snow, the ice not bad. Stock tires, everything's stock about it. I haven't changed nothing. I find it does a lot better with the high test gas, you know, 91 or 93 or 4, whatever the heck Petro Canada sells. With a passenger, depending on your weight, you will notice a difference in acceleration. That's a for sure thing. Gas mileage, it's so bloody good on gas, I don't notice any difference in gas. I never pay attention to gas. I don't care about the gas, so I'm never worried about it. It's so cheap to fill up. Oh, that's all brand new up there. It's so cheap to fill up, I'm not worried. Like, roughly you should get about 100 kilometers to a tank of gas. Do I get that? Doubtfully, maybe. Maybe in summer. Doubtfully, no. I probably have got it once during the break-in period. Realistically, to get that, you know, to get what Honda says for fuel mileage, you need to ride your bike like this. So you're taking off like this. I might even be taking off too slow to get up to speed. You know, this might even be too fast to get that fuel mileage that Honda talks about. But I'm on the throttle, left, right, and center, just like so. Leaving the stop sign, full blast. Anywhere I go in town, full blast. It does hills fine. Like, this doesn't look like a big hill, but it's a decent size. But yeah, I like it. I bought a new belt for it. I just haven't put it on yet. Not sure if I'm going to be putting it on or not anytime soon. We will see. But that was only like 25, 26 bucks. So, you know, parts are dirt cheap. Air filter for this bike I think is 4 or 5 bucks Canadian. So, meh. Dirt cheap to operate, dirt cheap to run. And like I said, I've done 2,000 kilometers. And this bike has been pounded on, beat on, mud, snow, water, you name it. 2 people on it. When I say 2 people on it, just not around town. And most of the time, like last night, Tipsy and I went out to Frankfurt, which is, you know, a 30-kilometer trip one way. That's like 20 some odd miles, I believe. But anyways, and the Navi seems to handle it good. My top speed with Tipsy on the back, you know, so 580 pounds or so, is about 70k, which ain't bad at all. We've owned e-bikes that couldn't even do freaking 40 kilometers an hour with 2 people on it. Small enough you can, you know, go on bike paths and trails. Not recommended. I would never do a thing like that. Or a sidewalk. And now the reason I got the belt is because you see me taking off like that. Because that's a lot of wear and tear. You gotta think. Right now I'm about 250 pounds. A little motor and that belt pushing the bike and me on it. Yeah. That's why I got the belt already. But realistically, I bet if you drove this like most people would drive a bike, the belt should last for a long time. Anyone can ride it. There's no gears, no nothing. This was my second bike I bought. My first bike was a Honda VTX 1300. But yeah, I got this for the winter time. You know, snow and that, because there's times in deeper snow and ruddy snow, you need to put both feet down like that to keep control. You know, if you take a foot up to shift a gear or something, next thing you know, you're going to dump it because the front tire slides out. That's why I got this over some other choices. So yesterday, picked up Tipsy, filled up, went out to Frankfurt, came back, did some riding around today, and I'm only at half a tank. And that tank to fill up was $3. No, it came to exactly $4 last night, and that was high tax. So $4 to fill this tank up. And so far I've done maybe 70 Ks. That's not bad. Let's see. 30, 60 out there. So 60, 30 kilometers Frankfurt, 30 kilometers back. And at least another 10 around town, maybe today, altogether. So yeah, 70K, half a tank. But like anything, that half a tank goes down fast. Crazy how I speed up for things like that. Navi is great. Anyone that is thinking about buying a Navi, yeah, do it up. Unless you're thinking about, I don't know, I really don't know, it's great. I would not buy this as my first bike. That being said, I know that I can handle bigger bikes, and that's why I got a 1300. Never ridden a motorcycle before, but I knew if I got a small bike after riding e-bikes, get a small bike, I trade it up, and yeah. And sometimes the 1300 isn't enough for me. I really want a VTX 1800. And will that be enough for me? No. So yeah, if you're buying a Navi to learn, just to learn and get the feel of things, do it, for sure. If you don't want to go out, buy a big bike, get a Navi. I, myself, would over the Navi, if you're looking at getting a bike to ride and train yourself and you don't want a bigger bike yet, it's like a 125 or a 250. Something with a gear shifter and a clutch. Unless you're thinking of riding, you know, like an African Twin automatic or another automatic. But either way, I don't know what I'm talking about. I rode e-bikes for 5 years before finally paid off all my fines and went and got my motorcycle license. So, yeah. Yeehaw! Ooh, snow slush. So anyways, that was my somewhat of a review. Not really a review, my thoughts maybe, I don't know. But hell yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, because I enjoy the Navi. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do things that you don't want to do, but you gotta do because you kind of want to do. You just don't know. But stay tuned for updates and a bunch of new crazy things happening soon, guys. Hell yeah. Have a great day. And I think, remember in the last video, I almost high-sided right here. I went and right here. Have a great day, guys. Stay tipsy, stay tripping, and stay doing what you love. Hell yeah. Cheers, y'all.